Hi, this is Gil. Today you're gonna learn how to drive a stick shift car. So first thing you do when you get in the car, gotta put this rough gum out of here. And then typically you make sure that it's in neutral. Make sure that it's on neutral. And you depress the clutch and then you start the car, because the car won't start unless you press the clutch all the way to the ground. As a demo, I'll do a demo. So you won't start unless you press the clutch to the ground and hold it there. And then, well, since I'm on the driveway, I'm just gonna let it roll. Just gonna demo it right here. Okay. So since we're like started right now, the first thing we do, we make sure it's on neutral and the clutch is like this, and then when we want to take off, you press the clutch all the way and hold it there. Then we put it on first gear. This is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then if you want to reverse on this car, you press this lever here, and then you go like reverse. As a diagram, but I gotta be sure that when you're shifting gears that you're always on neutral, that you're always on, like you press the clutch all the way and hold it there before you shift any gears. Otherwise it won't let you do it. It's not gonna do it. It won't do it. Or it'll make a sound. It'll make a sound if you try to do it without depressing the clutch. Okay, to take off, first thing we do is press and hold the clutch, and then you put on first gear or reverse depending on which way you want to go. Let's say we press and hold the clutch, first gear, then you rev the car about maybe 2,000 RPM and hold it there. Then you let go of the clutch slow, and then the car will start taking off. And then slowly, and then you release. And then to change gears, since he already took off, I mean, you only need to go slow when you take off on the car only. When you want to change gears, you press it and hold the clutch, put on the second gear, then you let go of the clutch, and then you're on. And then when you gain enough speed, you go on to the next gear, and so forth. So I'm just gonna go turn around and demo it again. Okay, demo again. Okay, neutral. Okay, press the clutch all the way, hold it, put on first gear, rev it for a couple thousand RPMs, then you let go of the clutch slow, and then you take off. And then to change the gears, like when you gain enough speed, you could change to the next higher gear, and so forth, and you go on until you hit the sixth gear, and then when you want to stop, you go neutral, and then you could stop. That's how you stop the car. You go neutral to stop the car, and then when you want to reverse, same thing, but it's just reverse. Hold the clutch, go to reverse, and then accelerate a little bit, hold it, then release the clutch slow, and then you could go backwards. And then demo again. And then when we want to stop, we put on neutral, and then again, and then, you know, and then like when you feel like you don't have much power when you're on the road, then you shift it to a lower gear. But if you feel like the engine is revving too fast for the speed you're going, then you could shift to a higher gear. Okay, I'm stopping, so neutral to a stop, and then again, then gain enough speed. So, and that's it. So I think the lesson is done for the day. Simple, it's very simple. But when we're going really low speeds, like less than 10 miles an hour, and we want to put it on gear, like gotta be slow on the clutch. If we're going less than 10 miles an hour. Otherwise the car is gonna jerk forward, or you might kill the engine or stall it out. Okay, I want to stop, so I'm gonna put it on neutral. Well, this is for slow speeds, but if you're going like 50 miles per hour and you want to stop, then you don't have to you don't need to go on neutral to stop the car if you're going over 50 miles an hour, or if you're going like 40, 50, whatever. Because chances are, you know, like the light might turn green and then you can proceed again. But the thing is that if the engine, if the car doesn't feel much power after you took off from a slowdown, and if it feels like it doesn't have power, like right now it doesn't have much power, so I have to go to a lower gear to give me some more power. And now I'm gonna stop. And then first gear, clutch down, accelerate a little bit, and then slowly release the clutch, and here you go. So yeah, turned it. And if we get good at it, we could skip gears. I mean, so that way we don't have to go through all the gears to drive forward. You know, you could skip from, say, second gear to fifth gear. I mean, if you wanted to. I mean, like right now, I think I went from second gear to fifth gear. So, and then I could stay here. Another demo. I put on neutral, and then when I want to stop, when I'm gonna stop for sure, I put it on neutral, and then I depress the clutch and I put it on neutral when I want to stop for sure. But if I'm just slowing down, then I may not exactly have to do that.